For the past year and a half, I have been using the Rode Wireless Pro, and although these will absolutely give you great audio, there is a lot that I don't love about them, and I have been thinking about an upgrade for a while now. So 5 nights ago, I had the Hollyland Lark Max 2 in my Amazon cart, but before pulling the trigger, I decided to hop back over to YouTube one last time to learn a little bit more about them. And when I logged in, my feed was flooded with fresh videos announcing that the Mic 3 had just been released. So here we are. And this kit checks a lot of boxes for me. So let's just dive into my top 5 features that I love about the new DJI Mic 3. Let's kick this list off with the most immediate and obvious upgrade, which of course is the size. When I finally got this case in my hands, it was definitely smaller than I expected, and it's all right here. Everything you need in one tiny case: the clips, the magnets, the wind muffs, the audio cable, the transmitters, and the receiver. One of the reasons I was looking for an upgrade is because we have a big Euro trip coming up next month, and I'm only bringing what I can fit into this 6-liter sling. So I've been looking for something with a smaller form factor. The Wireless Pro kit comes in 2 cases, so substantially bigger, and I also never wore these because they felt so bulky and would yank down on your shirt, which really drove me nuts. Over here, we've got smaller and lighter. Also, the magnetic clips are rotatable, so if you do have to clip these onto a dress shirt or a polo, you can still aim the microphone up. The receiver has a 1.1-inch AMOLED touchscreen, and beyond how bright it is and how easy it is to navigate, for me, it just makes this system more fun to use. All this swiping and tapping has got me feeling like Tom Cruise in Minority Report, but over here, I feel like I'm sending a T9 text message. Remember those? Okay, this is maybe a bit of a cheat category, but DJI has packed some really clever features in here that the Rode just doesn't have, so I'm gonna try to go rapid fire here. Probably one of my favorite features is gonna be the built-in voice tones. You can switch between regular, bright, or rich presets. Then there's adaptive gain control. So automatic is gonna kind of act like a compressor, bringing your quiet sounds up and your loud sounds down, while dynamic mode is for 2 or more people sharing the same microphone within 3.5 feet, making these a great option for interviews or podcasts. DJI has also given you active noise canceling on the Mic 3. Your options here are basic or strong, and it's perfect for cutting out AC hum or street noise in a pinch. Just double click the record button on the transmitter, and whatever level of noise canceling you have selected on the receiver will activate. And finally, for anyone who has a newer DJI camera, the Mic 3 has Osmo audio, which means wireless connectivity that's better than Bluetooth with the Pocket 3, Action 4, Action 5 Pro, or the new Osmo 360. No receiver needed, just a huge advantage for anyone who's filming within the DJI ecosphere. Point number 4 is all about modern convenience. Pretty much every single one of us charges a device at least once a day, especially musicians or creators. Keeping all of our gear charged is just a part of daily life now. A fully charged Mic 3 kit boasts 28 hours of runtime, which is already incredibly impressive, but the real kicker here is that these have fast charging. So if the batteries are getting low, 5 minutes back in the case will get you an additional 2 hours of use, while 18 minutes back in the case will charge your batteries back up to 80%. And some other great features that fall under the power umbrella would be auto power saving, auto off, auto on off with camera. I really love that one. And if you're using these with your smartphone, you can run power to the USB-C port and charge your phone and receiver while using them. And for our final point, we have the ultimate safety net for audio, the feature that could save a shoot from disaster: dual 32-bit float internal recording. If you select this, when you enable onboard recording, you will get 2 files. One raw recording with wide dynamics, and the other will be algorithmically enhanced with any of the features you have activated, like noise canceling or voice tones. And these transmitters have 32 gigabytes of storage each. So you're getting over 40 hours of 32-bit float audio, or over 20 hours if you're using the dual recording feature. This is a real pro-level feature for your peace of mind. So after putting these head to head, where does that leave us? Well, The Rode Wireless Pro is still an absolute workhorse of a do-it-all system, but the DJI Mic 3 isn't just an iteration. To me, it feels like a generational leap. Everything I mentioned adds up to a more comfortable, intuitive, and honestly, a more enjoyable experience. And I can't wait to keep this channel's momentum going with the DJI Mic 3. And by the way, there are so many more great features to this system that I didn't mention. If you want to learn everything about it, I would say keep digging here on YouTube. There are tons of great videos that really get down to the nitty-gritty. If you've got any opinions on either of these systems, let me know in the comments. I reply to everybody and I would love to hear your thoughts. Also, I really appreciate you being here. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.